I am the God who never planted anything in a row, says the God. There are things in your life that you thought would come sooner but are going to come later. There are things you thought would come later, but they will come sooner. There is no map for where I am taking you because no one has ever been there before. There is no map. There are only coordinates of intimacy with me. As you track the intimacy, I am going to take you deeper in me. My deep calls to your deep, says the God. As you read the accounts of those that have gone on before you and get so stirred with their exploits, I am saying to you that they are not the frame of reference for where I am taking you. Every generation has its own unique testimony. You are carrying within you an opportunity to be a catalyst for transformation. You have before you, even now, an opportunity to set the high watermark for the outpouring of my kingdom for the next 10 years. Listen to my voice. Do what I tell you, and go where I send you. I did not set any limits on what was possible. That was done by those who have not entered in and will not let anyone else enter. I am about to shake them, says the God. I will shake the naysayers and the doom and gloom people, and they are going to get more shrill. They will cry, the sky is falling, but the sky is not falling. The kingdom is coming. You get the opportunity to participate in this process as you draw yourself away with me and hear my voice and respond in haste and in obedience. The God says today that failure is not a possibility in your life as long as you are connected to me. Let your heart be livingly connected to me today on a moment-by-moment basis. The perils of circumstance and trials will try to capture your attention. Say within your heart, I only have eyes for you, Lord. Those things that threaten and those storms that are gathering will pass, and you and I will be left standing. At my breast, says the Father, you will find comfort and rest. I am your comforter in the rigors of life. I see the suffering and the pain. You mask it so well at times that no other earthly observer would ever know the sorrow of heart that plagues you. I know, says the God. I know your heart, and I say to you this day that sorrow and sighing shall flee away. They will be replaced with jubilant worship and exalted praise as I come through for you in the very areas of life that you have barely dared to ask of me. Be comforted, says the Father. I am wrapping myself up in you today with all the love and constancy of a devoted father. You are never too grown up to find your solace in me. It is not good to be alone, says the God. There have been times you have been surrounded by well-wishers but felt completely abandoned. Even in those times I have whispered in your spirit, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. But even then, there was a need to look someone in the eye and know they were standing with you no matter what. This is the singular onslaught of hell that my children have succumbed to more than any other. When you are one heart and one soul on the earth, the enemy knows that nothing shall restrain you, even the total destruction of his domain of darkness. You will not be alone, says the Father. I am positioning those around you who will enter into agreement with you over your vision and even the desires and ache of your heart. They will be as David and Jonathan to you, says the God, and I will pour in the oil of selflessness that will secure that relationship when the cost becomes great. They are on their way to you even now. There is one who has been in your life but been overlooked because no one takes them seriously. It is that very one who is going to be your stalwart friend when all others have fled. I am speaking to these kingdom companions even now as I speak to you. Do you know what I am saying to them? It is not good to be a vine.